didn't dive at all. I
Right.
stepped in the pool.
This is while you're talking. That way, one, I like what you were saying about how you suck, but now you're better, and how you're getting better. But I wanted to use this to show that if you don't have a buddy, all you need is yourself. Just buddy breathe by yourself and keep it moving.
Yeah. And, like clearing the snorkel and not taking a breath actually helped me. Like,
Yep.
you just like clear it like at least three times or whatever before you cleared it and then took a breath. So you were pretty, it was harder to clear the snorkel at the end. So that when I was getting tapped or whatever.
And if you can do this for 20 minutes, look, he's moving his legs though. Maybe he's doing it on purpose.
He was against the wall. I think that was it.
But if you can do this by yourself, 20 minutes, just moving the snorkel, going, 2.5 minutes for full harassment is nothing. Because you've just basically hypoxic yourself for 20 minutes. So I think that's a good training technique.
Yeah.
I don't know where he learned that. I told him to do it. Because that's what I used to do. Because I didn't have, when I was a student, I came every day after the pool. As soon as we got released, I would run back here and then practice. And nobody ever wanted to practice with me. And it wasn't that I wasn't any good at buddy breathing. It actually felt good
to not be a mental block.
To not be a mental block. Because that's true. Because I grew up in the water. I've been swimming since I was 6 months old. And when I came here, I got raped in the pool. And so I almost got to the point where I was like scared to come here. So I would come here on my off time at night or on Saturdays, and I got back, okay, I love the water. The water's good. It's not the water. It's the beans in the water that I have a problem with. But I love the water.
That's why I come here on the weekends is because, especially last team, like I haven't done any alternate with this team, so the fear is kind of subsided or whatever.
Right.
I know it's still there, but I'm able to really easily control it.
Yeah.
But I know last team we were doing lots when I was in the middle of that 4-week period where we did all the alternates or whatever. I was really stressed out, so I had to come every weekend and practice ton-ups because it was just becoming so it didn't become a mental block. So I could always say, hey, I can go back. So that when it was during the alternate and they're like, count off by twos, get ready for ton-ups, then I was like, I did them this weekend, right?
Yeah.
I can do a couple,
And now, see, I do 10-ups for fun. Or usually I do over and backs because I don't like to get out of the pool.
Oh, yeah.
But I just do it for fun. I'll do it for an hour and at 45 seconds. So every 45 seconds I'm going, and it takes me about 30 seconds to get across. So I get a 15-second break, and I do that for an hour. And like at about 37 minutes, I get like a little cranky. I'm like, and then by 45, I'm totally hypoxic. And then I finish, on a happy note. But it's all mental for me, Even can you still do it? Maybe one, look at Muhammad Ali, could he do a comeback? Could he whatever?
Yeah.
I may not be able to get back in the ring and fight again, but I know in my head I can still do a 45-second interval, for an hour.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good. Well, for me,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah. I mean, they don't let me do full 10-ups anymore, but I used to. Now I just practice my dive because technique-wise, that's what I struggled with the most.
Yeah.
So.
And like we said earlier, when I was a student, the line you had to dive straight down to that and then go out, and now they allow you to dive out into the water. So that seems pretty lenient. Back when I went through.
I didn't think it was lenient when they told me I could dive, but I was never told to go and touch the crack first.
How's it going, sir?
It's good. How are you?
Good, thanks. I have a quick question.
All right, I got an answer. Yeah.
When we're doing underwaters with ADs and buoys on, is it a 3-minute interval?
It's about 3:30.
3:30. Thank you, sir.
Go ahead. All right, look at that. You got intel. Awesome. Well, thank you again. It's been a pleasure.